Here we are with round one, and I feel like this is a keeper. We've got Wall of Omens and Leaning Relic Warder to kind of hold the fort down, Wrath in case things go wrong. Quite a bit of fixing. So we marsh flats here for what? Plains? We don't have a non-plainsy plain, so yeah. Marsh flats for plains, I've got all my other colours. And then we can turn to Relic Warder if that becomes necessary. So no, I don't think this is a mulligan. Up against ZT Magic. No idea what that is. He's on some kind of black plan, so it could be Rakdos of some description. It could be... do I want to get a black source now? I've got double white? Nah. Well, I never need more than double white. But no, since I've... that is bad. Do I want to Relic Wall of that next turn? Trouble is, I've already done most of its damage by then. Maybe I do Relic Wall of that. Go get ourselves a plains. So Relic Warder is Mana Crypt. Or I could just Relic Warder the Arena, I suppose. Which do I care about more? Him ramping his mana or him drawing cards? I mean, the general consensus would be him drawing cards. It's actually a really difficult decision. I give it a Mana Crypt. He's made all his land drops so far. I mean, they both damage him on his upkeep. This one does approximately 1.5 damage. This one does 1 loss of life. I feel like I care about his cards more at the moment. But it's not... No, I feel like if he doesn't have mana to cast his cards, his hand's no longer as explosive. It gives me some time. Since I'm drawing pretty... what's the opposite of live here? Fairly dead at the moment. You know, I failed to draw sneak attack or anything to sneak attack. Maybe this hand was terrible. I could do with a Baneslayer. It's possible I played a Leaning Relic Warder at the wrong time. Jesus Christ. Okay, come on, Flicker Wisps. I can flicker my Relic Warder and try and get rid of Necropotence before that just kills me. Okay, deck. I'll hand it to you. You got yourself a sense of humor. So Necropotence only drew him the 3 cards. You know, that's not too broken, right? Right? Kids? It's not broken and evil, is it? Nah. And it means I have to give him his mana back. Horribly. But this is totally what I do. Gets the Mana Crypt back. He does not get his Necropotence. So he loses another life. If I can get Baneslayer or some means of beating down here, I'd love to use the ability. I mean, he does have to skip his draw step with that out, but he's getting his draw step off Phyrexian Arena, and he's drawing up 7 cards every turn with that out. Was this way with Mana Crypt and Phyrexian Arena? If he takes 3 here, he's actually on not a huge life total with my 3/1 flyer out, though he does have a absolute ton of cards in hand. He's blue. It's useful information. Go blue. All that. If I top deck Sneak Attack into Grizzlebrand, that's you know, card advantage. Because I've got Stronghold already. As part of the 3-card kill combo that my deck's trying to assemble. So he's drawing more cards and losing more life. I was just looking at his board and thinking, you know what that needs? That needs to draw some cards and lose some life. I think we start by just walling here. This only kills creatures, doesn't it? Yeah. So I'll just lay some walls down. It's a bit of an omen. What are we looking at, deck? Arid Mesa, eh? More lands. So I'm just going to play a tapped Blood Crypt. I could attack with Flicker Wisp, but then he probably just blocks, and he doesn't lose the extra life and draw the extra card. And I think my plan here is to have him lose a couple of coin flips and just die. Unless he's got some extreme way of gaining life in hand. That doesn't strike me as a bad plan. Nah, but then I could have... If Flicker Wisp had traded, I could have Volrath Stronghold it back and got my Flicker Wisp. Wall of Omens going, which sounds like fun. You know, if he loses 2 coin flips here, he's dead. Unless he's got a way to deal with his own Mana Crypt, Graveful Muse, or Phyrexian Arena. See what I mean? Jesus Christ, he's at 5 now? You could have a way to gain a load of life, I suppose, but he's traded a lot of life for those 9 cards in hand. And his 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7 mana on turn 4, 5? 5. What's this? Damnation? Consecrated Sphinx. More cards. And a decent blocker. Let's be honest with ourselves here. But not life gain. Ugh, my draw was not fantastic either. So I could route, just clear the board. But then he gets Necropotence back, but he can't really use Necropotence, he's at 5 life. I could just attack with Flicker Wisp, and then when he eats it, play Volvath Stronghold, but I don't really want to draw Flicker Wisp next turn, I'd rather be drawing, live. So I'll play the Mesa, and the Relic, and then just pass, still on the hope he kills himself plan. I mean, I could have done with drawing, some burn, some means of murder. So if he doesn't kill himself next turn, he's almost certainly killing himself the turn after. It's not my abilities. I'm not F6ing, I might want to activate the Mesa, and I definitely want to charge the Relic this turn. And if he dumps a ton of insane cards, dear God, his hand is full. He lost the flip and died. So that was fun. My opponent killed himself to death. What can I say? Our deck kind of failed to go off and must look really awkward to our opponent. Yeah, we got extremely mana flooded. So up against a kind of kill yourself black deck. I feel like I want some burn. I don't really have any burn. I could bring in like Goblin Guide and stuff. Just go for the quick win. I feel like Ratjom's going to be good. He had a lot of non-creature permanents in there. Same with Maelstrom Pulse, but I'm the wrong colours for. Oh, Paladin and Vec has protection from black. Inquisition to try and stop his ability to do things. Or Nether Void, because once he's got down a way of killing himself, I can just Nether Void him to proper death. It's difficult. What's not good against him? I suppose Gideon's Lawkeeper is a bit of an awkward card. Exalted Angel gets outclassed by his other flyers pretty quick. And Gideon's Lawkeeper can come out. No, actually I don't like Ratchet Bomb. I think I prefer Inquisition here. So we'll be back having made those changes.